بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sunday class lesson number 21. Basic religious teaching. Consult with those who possess more knowledge and more experience than you. Dear children, whenever you want to do something, two things are necessary to accomplish it correctly. First, you need proper knowledge of the task so that you can do it in the right way. Second, you need sufficient experience which helps in executing the task in a way that yields the best results. There are people in the world who have more knowledge and experience than us. Never fall into the misconception that you know more or have more experience than anyone else. Do not think too high of yourself. Instead, acknowledge those who possess more knowledge and experience than you as your senior and seek their advice regarding the task you wish to undertake. They will provide guidance based on their knowledge and experience, making it easier for you to carry out the task. This will open pathways to success and the outcome will be much better. Dear children, this is why the consultation holds great importance in Islam. Great prophets sought advice, great prophets gave advice, great companions sought advice, and great companions gave advice. Similarly, great saints sought advice and great saints gave advice, and great scholars too sought and gave advice. Therefore, whenever an important matter arises, consider someone as your senior and seek their counsel, benefiting from their knowledge and experience. And remember, in household matters, particularly consult with your parents. Keep in mind that when you seek advice from your mother or father, they will give you thoughtful and heartfelt counsel. Their advices will come with compassion. Their advices will be sympathetic. They will give you such good advice that you will be pleased when you complete your task. Having followed their advice, you should also know that Allah commanded our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to consult with his companions. In verse 159, the Surah Al-Imran, it is said, وَشَاوِرْهُمْ فِي الْأَمْرِ. O Prophet, consult with your companions. From this command, it becomes clear that a great person can also consult someone of lesser status. It is not necessary that only a lesser person seek advice from someone great. Our Prophet Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wasallam used to consult with his companions. During the Battle of Trench, the companions were consulted. Hazrat Suleiman Farzi radiyallahu ta'ala anha suggested digging a trench, and our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam accepted this advice and acted upon it. Our Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam also consulted with eminent companions such as Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, Hazrat Usman Ghani, Hazrat Umar Farooq, and Hazrat Ali radiyallahu ta'ala anhum ajma'een. Therefore, you too should always seek advice when undertaking any task. Also, remember that is a part of the Muslim identity to consult and work together. The Quran praises those who obey their Lord, establish prayer, and make decision through mutual consultation. In the verse of 38, the Surah Shura, it is said, وَالَّذِينَ اسْتَجَابُوا لِرَبِّهِمْ وَأَقَامُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَأَمْرُهُمْ شُورَى بَيْنَهُمْ وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ. And for those who have responded to their Lord, established prayer, and whose affairs are conducted by mutual consultation, and who spend from what we have provided them. Dear children, Today, inshallah, you have learned the essence of consultation. Now, let us tell you a story of a queen who once consulted her court. You may know that during the time of Hazrat Suleiman alayhi salatu wasalam, there was a queen in Yemen known as the Queen of Saba. Hazrat Suleiman alayhi salatu wasalam was informed by a bird named Hudhud that there was a queen ruling in the land of Saba. So Hazrat Suleiman sent the queen a message asking her to submit and come to him. This message was delivered by the bird Hudhud. When this letter reached the Queen of Saba, whose name was Bilqis, she consulted with her courtiers, asking them what they thought should be done about the message from a king named Suleiman. From these, we learn that even a queen consulted her ministers and courtiers. So, as children or young people, we should consult our elders about the task we want to undertake. Consultation removes arrogance from the heart. Consultation instills humility. Today, we also tell you that even Pharaoh consulted his ministers when he was troubled and overwhelmed by the miracles of Hazrat Musa alayhi salatu wasalam. The consultation is mentioned in the verse 34 of Surah Shu'ara. قَالَ لِلْمَلَإِ حَوْلَهُ إِنَّ هَذَا لَسَاحِرٌ عَلِيمٌ. Pharaoh said to the chiefs around him, indeed he is a learned magician. Dear children, decide now how you want to live your life. Whose example will you follow? For us, the life of the messenger of mercy, Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa Sallallahu is the best example. Whatever we do, the way of our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu is the best way. Since our Prophet ﷺ consulted others, we should also make up our minds to consult others. Remember this always that through consultation, a person's knowledge, experience, and abilities are recognized. Through consultation, multiple ways of achieving a task come to light. Therefore, whenever you plan a task, consult first. There is goodness in consultation. There is benefits in consultation. And consultation leads to a better completion of the task. Children, our advice is that you should also consult. What do you think of our advice about consultation? May Allah help us complete all our tasks in the best possible way. Ameen. Now, inshallah, we'll explain two verses of the Quran Majid. The first one, Al-Baqarah, verse number 44. أَتَأْمُرُونَ النَّاسَ بِالْبِرِّ وَتَنْسَوْنَ أَنفُسَكُمْ. Do you order righteousness for the people and forget yourself? In this verse, it is highlighted that when we instruct others to do goodness, we must also act upon that goodness ourselves. It is not right to command others to do goodness while neglecting it ourselves. The second was the Surah Luqman, verse number 17, 1-7. أَقِمِ الصَّلَاةَ وَأْمُرْ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. Establish prayer and command people what is good. This verse commands two things. First, that we establish regular prayer, and second, that we continue to encourage others to do goodness. Now, inshallah, we'll explain two hadiths. The first one, Man salla ala salatan sallallahu biha ashran. However, send durood upon me once, Allah will send them 10 mercies upon it. Allahu Akbar. Any Muslim who send durood upon our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu once, only once, will receive 10 mercies from Allah in return. The second one, Al-kalimatu tayyibatu sadaqatun. A good word is a charity. Speaking a kind word is also a form of charity, for which one will be rewarded. Now, inshallah, we'll see a series of the accounts of the Prophet Hazrat Suleiman alayhi salatu wassalam. Dear children, Hazrat Suleiman was the son of Hazrat Dawood alayhi salatu wassalam. The lineage of Hazrat Suleiman can also be traced back to Hazrat Yaqub alayhi salatu wassalam. In the Quran, Hazrat Suleiman alayhi salatu wassalam is mentioned 16 times. Hazrat Suleiman was extremely intelligent and would make excellent decisions in major cases. When Hazrat Suleiman والسلام, grew up, Hazrat Dawood passed away, and Hazrat Suleiman والسلام, inherited both prophethood and kingship from his father. Thus, Hazrat Suleiman والسلام, was both a king and a prophet and a true heir of his father. Hazrat Suleiman was given special knowledge by Allah Ta'ala. Hazrat Suleiman could understand the language of birds, and birds would communicate with him in their language, just as humans do. The kingship of Hazrat Suleiman والسلام, extended not only over humans but also over jinns. All the jinns obeyed his commands and carried out his order. The wine was subdued for Hazrat Suleiman والسلام, and it obeyed him. By the command of Hazrat Suleiman, the wine would carry his throne through the air. He covered distance that would normally be covered in a month in just one morning, In this way, both morning and evening travels would equal the distance of 2 months. In a single day, we could cover the distance that ordinary people would take 2 months to travel. Allahu Akbar. Inshallah, you will learn more about Hazrat Suleiman والسلام, when you read the tafsir of the Quran Majid. Now, inshallah, we'll start good morals, how a moral Muslim should be. Our Prophet Muhammad said that a Muslim is the brother of another Muslim. Al-Muslim akhul Muslim. He does not betray him, does not lie to him, and does not leave him helpless. The honor, wealth, and blood of every Muslim are sacred to another Muslim. Piety is here, meaning in the heart. It is enough for a person to be deemed evil if he considers his Muslim brother inferior or contemptible. In light of this hadith, we should live our lives with the determination to truly become brothers to one another. If someone oppresses a weaker person, we should stop the oppressor from their injustice. We should not deceive or lie to anyone. It is our responsibility not to dishonor anyone but to respect the dignity of all. It is also our responsibility to protect wealth, honor, and lives of others. Now, inshallah, we'll explain life etiquettes, a few etiquettes of ablution. The first one should try to remain in a state of ablution as much as possible. Second one, do not waste water while performing ablution, wudu. It is preferable to face the Qibla during ablution. Fourth one should make the intention before performing ablution. Fifth one, perform ablution in a clean place. Sixth one, begin ablution by reciting Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Seventh one, ablution should perform from the right side. Eighth one, perform ablution in the proper sequence. Ninth one, perform ablution without break in between. 10th one, rub the limbs while washing them during ablution. 11th one, perform ablution thoroughly and properly. 12th one, avoid worldly talk during ablution. 13th one, recite this dua, Allahumma ghfir li dhanbi wa wassi' li fi dari wa barik li fi rizqi. 14th one, wash the palms 3 times before starting ablution. 15th one, use a miswak. 16th one, rinse the mouth 3 times. 17th one, sniff water into the nose 3 times. 18th one, use the right hand to put water in the mouth and nose and use the left hand to clean the nose. 19th one, scoop water with the hands while washing the face and arms. 20, start washing the face from the forehead. 21, do not splash water forcefully on the face. 22, comb through the beard if one has it with wet fingers. Now, inshallah, we'll start Shariat issues. Fourth, an act that is proven from both the Quran and Hadees or solely from the Quran or numerous Hadees without any doubt, denying it leads to disbelief, and leaving it without a valid reason makes one sinful. Now, inshallah, we'll tell you about Farz Kifaya, an obligation that is required for everyone, but if some people perform it, the others are absolved from sin. Now, inshallah, we'll explain what is sunnah. Sunnah, an act performed or ordered by the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu. Sunnat is divided into two types: Sunnat Muakkadah, Sunnat Ghair Muakkadah. Sunnat Muakkadah, an act that the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu always performed and never left without a valid reason. Abandoning it without an excuse is sinful and blameworthy. Now, inshallah, we'll explain Sunnat Ghair Muakkadah, an act that the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu sometimes performed and sometimes left without a reason. Performing it earns a reward, but leaving it does not result in sin. Now, inshallah, we'll explain Sunnatul Ain, an act that is necessary for each individual, such as washing the limbs 3 times during ablution. Now, inshallah, we'll explain Azkar of prayer, Friday prayer. The prayer offered at the time of Zuhr on Friday is called the Friday prayer, the Salatul Jum'ah. While the Zuhr prayer consists of the 4 rakat, the obligatory Friday prayers consist of 2 rakat. Friday etiquette. The first one, taking a bath, wearing clean clothes and applying perfume on Friday is Sunnat. The Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu used to do this, and due to this Sunnah of the Prophets, the companions and pious people followed this practice. Second one, cutting hair and trimming nails on Friday is also Sunnah. Third one, delivering the Friday sermon with dignity and a loud voice, making it clear that something important is being said. The Prophet Muhammad would give the sermon as if announcing a military campaign. Fourth one, after entering the mosque on Friday, one should sit wherever there is a space. Some people try to step over to the front rows. The Prophet Muhammad has prohibited these. However, if there is a space and one can easily reach the front, it is permissible to do so. Fifth one, the earlier one arrives at the mosque on Friday, the greater the reward they will receive. Now, inshallah, we'll ask you a question. Please keep the answer. Our question, your answer. First one, when do we get the best result for any task? Second one, isn't it wrong to consider oneself superior? Third one, who should we consider our superiors? Fourth one, did the prophets take and give advice? Fifth one, did the companions take and give advice? Sixth one, whom should we consult in our household matters? Seventh one, in which surah of the Quran is consultation mentioned? Eighth one, did our Prophet Muhammad consult with the companions? Ninth one, what was the name of the Queen of Saba from Yemen? 10th one, which prophet sent a letter to the Queen of Saba? 11th one, what is the command in the verse 44 of the Surah Al-Baqarah? 12th one, what is the meaning of Al-Kalimatu Tayyibatu Sadaqah? 13th one, what was the name of the father of Hazrat Suleiman alayhi salatu wassalam? 14th one, when Hazrat Suleiman a king and a prophet? 15th one, stage 5 etiquettes or performing ablution. Okay, children, class is dismissed. I'll see you next Sunday. Barakallahu feek. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.